Chat. What's going on, man? What is up, mother fluffers, man? How's everyone's day going? How's everyone's day going? How's everyone's day going, man? I just woke up from a fucking like 20-minute nap, bro. I'm so tired right now. But motherfuck, the new house. You know what I'm saying? I'm 100% moved in, y'all. I'm 100% moved in. Everything's good to go. Everything's clean. Everything's, tip top shape, man. I feel good, man. I feel good. This is the new crib right here. I still need some black squares right here, but we just gonna wing it. And yeah, man. Got the dinosaur, got the little things over there, got the whiteboard, got the PC thing, the monitors. Guys, soon I won't be live streaming off of a MacBook, bro. Soon I won't be live streaming off of a MacBook, bro. I'm back. I don't in a lab. But man, with that being said, man, it's been a good stream. No, I'm just kidding. Guys, I don't really know what's going on today, bro, but I'm just feeling like tired as fuck, bro. Feeling tired as fuck. I'm starving right now. I might make a protein shake. Actually, that's what we're gonna do right now. Actually, chat, let's go make a protein shake, bro. Let's go make a protein shake, bro. I'm hungry. I need. I get money, so. That's what I use. It's the best one. Okay, where's the little? One scoop will do you right, chat. One scoop will do you right, chat. I need. God, this looks so wrong. I'm back. I don't need a label. Should let the headshot. Fuck. Chat, I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming today, bro, but I'm just fucking out of it. I'm back. I don't need a label. I'm gonna get to an hour, and yeah. That is the plan, bro. That is the plan. Loki was gonna watch the Sopranos. Permanently banned from Taco Bell. What the hell? Ugh. I need. I'm back. I don't need a label. I'm back. I don't need a label. Yo, why are the Eagles like getting their ass handed to them right now, bro? That's my fucking question. Why are the Eagles getting their ass handed to them, bruv? I'm back. I don't need a label. Damn.
Market musician Let's play. This is on my life. Conversation in the drink today, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna love it. Some call him the greatest, one of the greatest comedians, dead or alive. One of America's greatest entertainers, one of the funniest men on the planet, world-renowned, multi-talented, a comedy legend. He's the top touring comedian selling out arenas. He's a hilarious storyteller, Emmy award-winning actor, voice actor, rapper, writer, producer, director, icon, genius, a national treasure, philanthropist, humanitarian, social activist, a father, one of the great funny men of our generation and any generation, Mr. Katt Williams.
Thank you, sir.
How was that
magnificent. You are magnificent at intros, and you did not skimp on mine. I appreciate it.
Appreciate that. You know, anytime you come to Club Shay Shay, we have to toast.
Yes.
Bro, you've been doing it. I mean, you told you one of the top touring comedians of all time. You already got started before we started taping.
I did.
Appreciate that. Tell the people at home.
I thought they was lying, and yeah, this particular alcohol is stronger than you think it would be, probably by about 2, and unbelievably smoother and milder by the same maybe 30% than you could possibly expect. And unlike cognacs the world over, this one doesn't take. It's like wood at the end, and it doesn't taste like it's got artificial colors, and it doesn't taste like it's got artificial flavors. It's a fine product.
He's a connoisseur. You can tell he's a cognac connoisseur. He understands the method that goes into making cognac.
Right. Well, as a comedian, you get free drinks at the club. So all comedians either turn out to be connoisseurs like myself, right, or straight up and down alcoholics. 60% alcoholics.
Well, thanks for stopping by the club. I understand that you're very, very busy, and for you to take time out of your busy schedule and stop in today, we really, really appreciate it here at Club Shay Shay. So thanks for stopping by, Katt.
And
Chat, it's 6:07 right now, man. I'm probably gonna cook my pizza around 6:30.
Needed you to know why I came by.
Yeah, I need you to tell us why.
People know I don't go everywhere. I'm not interested in talking to people unless it's like a Larry King or somebody of an amazing ilk that I would actually want to go talk to in real life.
Okay.
I don't do it so I can sell product, and I got things to sell, so let me come talk. You have a great product here, and as a fan base, we love the attention that you spend on the guests. We love how much work you've done, how well you know them, how prepared you are. The same things that we liked about you in football. You brought that on over to here, and that's why it resonates. And the reason I had to come is because you made a safe place for the truth to be told. You know what I mean?
Thank you. I appreciate
and
that.
I have watched all of these lowbrow comedians come here and disrespect you in your face and tell you straight up lies. I'm talking about things that have never been heard in all of Black Hollywood. They feel comfortable sitting here lying to you about it.
You gonna set the record straight?
Are you kidding me? You let Ricky Smiley sit here and you said out that mouth, you stole Friday After Next, the one I was in. I wish all of America fumbled a bit when that happened. And then he said some stuff that we haven't heard in 100 years in Hollywood. You ain't say nothing. This man told you he had Katt Williams' role. He was gonna be Money Mike. And Katt Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus. Now let's 3 quick points. You mean in Hollywood they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds? That's your story. Your story is the Ricky Smiley that couldn't even do curse words because he had a Christian fan base. He was gonna play the pimp. Why you didn't ask him why has he played a woman in more movies than he's played a man?
Well, I didn't know
he shouldn't be able. You wouldn't let a athlete that been on steroids talk about one of the greats. Ricky Smiley can't act because Ricky Smiley can't act. He told you the story about when the movie came out. Where did he say he watched it? At home. He wasn't even at the premiere. You telling this man, you stole that. Oh, so he could get his name in the same sentence with a great one. It is sad. He was just that bitter when we were shooting it. He told everybody, it should have been my role. Everybody on the scene. Why do you think no cast member has ever said anything?
He couldn't have played that role like you. I thought he was...
Sir, no one... Why no... He was with KD? He beat up Terry Crews? Why nobody know this story? You talking about in Hollywood, they switched off roles. You take this and he... What? So Ricky Smiley knows this. And I don't know why he would lose a child and come on the air and start lying. That's why people believe in rituals right there. It's because, well, why would he lie? I don't know why liars lie. But I can tell you this. We auditioned in Los Angeles.
Yes.
I was audition number 201. 200 black comedians auditioned for the role of Money Mike with me. You're saying all 201 of us was auditioning and you had already had the role and had already shot the role in 4 days? The truth of the matter is, the Money Mike in the original script got raped in the bathroom. And that's what Ricky Smiley was okay with. Katt Williams had to take the risk in front of the studios and the cast and our powers that be in his very first movie and say respectfully, humbly, guys, if we're talking about anything else, I have no credibility and I have no pull. But we're talking about comedy, right, where I have all the credibility and all the pull. The problem with Friday After Next is...
Chad, do y'all like Katt Williams? Because he's fucking hilarious, bro.
We're trying to make a classic comedy. And this comedy involves a rape. And rape is never funny, no matter who it happens to or what the circumstances are. If you would allow me to allow us to do this movie without a black man getting raped in it, I promise you that it will be twice as funny as it would be with him getting raped. So considering that's the real story, why would you bring up that story? 35 members of the cast and crew have never brought up that Ricky Smiley was going to play Money Mike. No one ever saw me put on a Santa Claus suit. We got a wardrobe department. They made a Santa Claus suit for me. Why that wasn't in the bloopers? Why? And here's the other thing. Everything that Money Mike said, Katt Williams wrote. So what Ricky Smiley say on his? You can't say my lines, I wrote them. That's how I already know that I'm going to be funnier than you. What he told everybody was Katt Williams, and don't nobody know who he is. I'm on the radio. I'm with Steven Said. Everybody know me. That's what he told everybody that would listen to on the set. That's the truth of the matter. He was so egregious, not now. Then he was so egregious that, and Hollywood has never heard this in 100 years. He was so egregious, I put in my contract that I won't work with Ricky Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Now, what was Ricky Smiley's next movie? Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract.
Why would you put that in your contract, Katt?
That's where he's a believable actor. Him and Tyler Perry can't play a man to save their life. They play good women. And I believe that the best actor should be in the best role.
So that's why, because when we released that clip and he said that, you responded because he said he was supposed to play Money Mike and you were supposed to play Santa Claus.
An outright lie. So that he knows is a lie.
So why would he say it?
Because he's a liar. Nobody knows why liars lie. And that's why I had to come on the program. Cedric did the same thing. Cedric told you when you asked him, did you steal Katt Williams' joke? Yeah. He said, it don't line up. How it don't line up that I did it on TV in 2018? You came to see me at the Comedy Store do it in 2019 and then did it on the Kings of Comedy. Like, what doesn't line up? this is a televised joke, that Mark Curry helped me punch up and get to the level that it was. The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business. And it's a man unit. Then you ask him, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good over KB and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none. You would have to have a range. I played a lot of characters, 60 movie roles. I'm not playing Katt Williams in there.
I don't know, Katt. We might not let you drink anymore. The way we ain't even got.
I'm not fueled by alcohol. I've had a sip, less than you. The truth don't need motivation. I'm just saying I can't let these dudes lie. Cedric's sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get his arms off his stomach sitting over here. Why I'm not a movie star. What?
It's a situation.
He never wrote anything. Remember, when Cedric the Entertainer starts, he's supposed to be singing, dancing, and telling jokes. That's why he's called the Entertainer.
Right.
We found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes. He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi. Can I say that again for the audience? They're so bad that they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
You don't think Sam's a good comedian?
The world doesn't think that, sir. I have 12 comedy specials. He has 4 specials that are not available on Netflix or Tubi.
It seems to me, Katt, that you had a lot to get off your chest.
No.
You wanted to set the record straight.
Winners are not allowed to allow losers to rewrite history. I don't say any of these things if my name is not breached by these people on your platform. If you give a liar a platform to lie, then I'm not being messy by saying, hold on, that never happened. It's untrue. And there are hundreds of witnesses for each thing I'm saying.
That's crazy.
So let me ask you this. What is your relationship with Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, and Cedric the Entertainer as you sit here currently?
That's crazy,
for
bro.
30 years, they're a group. These aren't 3 random guys. The way that Ricky Smiley kept appearing at all of my auditions is because of Steven said he would tell anybody that, listen, they got a gang on that side. They know what it is. They know who the gang is. Why Earthquake not in movies? Because he's illiterate. He can't read. And they found that out when they gave him a show and put the cards in front of him. Like, all of these dudes are co-entwined and they share secrets. And this is the age of truth. And the truth doesn't need to be scared of the fact that people tell lies. Katt's on drugs. Where are the stories? Why is there no story of anybody who ever sold a drug to me, did a drug with me, was around me when I was inebriated?
Yo.
I got 5 daughters. I got 5 sons. Why would we tell these ridiculous stories?
Chatty is cooking, bro.
Because it's competition. You feel like, well, why comedy guys can't just get along?
Yes.
Why didn't you get along with the other teams you were competing against? If you're a Denver Bronco, why you don't get along with the Cowboys? Something wrong with you?
But I don't disagree. I don't dislike all the Cowboys. Katt, damn, you like this?
No, that's not.
What comedian do you like?
Did you play against the team?
Yes.
I've taken 46 comedians with me on the road. 46.
Okay.
I'm not the comedian you can give that to. I only put on comedians that are funnier than me. Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat Faison liar. There's nobody like me in the business.
Faison just called it straight.
Faison said that Getting a Netflix special is easy. I have 12 specials. Guess how many Faison got? 0.
So
Why is he allowed to have conversations about real stand-up people? We do not let people who are on the juice discuss real athletes. That's all. As a journalist.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Thanks.
I don't harbor any resentment to any of these entities because I can't be jealous. I've never seen them have anything that I ever wanted. If you sign up for their program, you get a light-skinned, weird-faced wife that never do an interview. Listen, in 20 years, won't do an interview. Nobody's ever talked to her, and she's never been interviewed anywhere. And now, understand, I'm not talking about one person. What I just told you applies to 7 people. How they all end up with that. That's part of what you get. I came in this business saying I was going to expose. When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for these things because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TGJ, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
Chat, yo. Chat, we're 16 minutes into this 2-hour, 47-minute interview, bro, with Katt Williams and Shannon Sharpe, bro. This is... Nah, he's spitting, bro.
I need to have another one of these.
Amen.
Gee.
Yeah, he's spitting.
I kind of get on here.
Right.
After that, I don't really kind of know where to go. Let me one more time.
Right.
We good now?
Because the people want to know, why would he get blackballed?
Yeah.
Oh, because in 30 years, I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing...
You will tell it.
No, somebody come to tell me.
Okay.
I gather that. I value that. I'll pay for that. Come, tell me. I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it. They all know it. Why? Because you don't make me the villain. Not the guy that raises black children and ain't never done a hard drug in his life and don't have no stories of doing nobody dirty. And they'll just go out and they'll lie. The industry doesn't mess with Katt because he didn't show up for the studio. No studios have ever said that. Look at my IMDb. It will show you that no studio has ever lost money with me on the script. How? That's why I'm saying, that's why I can't let Ricky Smiley say he was supposed to play Money Mike, because I wrote the words for Money Mike. I designed the hair for Money Mike. I collaborated with the wardrobe department and made outfits to make sure that no one in America would be wearing what Money Mike was wearing. I told him to go get the Prowler. I then told him to paint it purple. I told him don't have an actor at playing a pimp. We could get an actual pimp, Archbishop Magic Don Juan, to play. Like, I did far too much work for somebody to come years later and try to tag along just for their own self-aggrandizement.
Why didn't Q set the record straight? Terry Crews could have set the record straight. Mike Epps could have set the record straight. Why none of them set the record straight?
That's what you were supposed to ask him when he told you those lies that
but
no
I didn't
one's
come up
ever
with a
heard.
lie.
Right, but he's telling you something no one's ever heard of. Nobody has ever heard, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon was in a movie, and somebody said, y'all should switch roles. And, this is a business.
But that's the thing, Katt. Normally when people will give you information, I'm thinking I'm hearing it for the first time, and they're giving information no one else knows or have ever heard. So I'm taking them at face value.
These are this is like Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. That's my story. That's not his story. Steve Harvey was never homeless. When Mark Curry was touring with him 25 years ago. He was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week. They just tell the stories. Thanks to my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that? You told us it was her. Then you went and married somebody else that think like a man. Like, what are you talking about? They think they can rewrite history. Guy Torrey did a beautiful special about the Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made all lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Laugh Factory. In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to L.A. and in his first year in L.A., he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words. Time to get pumped and play rock, paper, scissors, bro.
Chat, this is a lot to take in. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Chat, this is a lot to take in, bro.
He just did his documentary with Chris Rock where he shows you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast. Yeah, it was. So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing? It didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I hate to seem like a petty individual for picking apart lies, but Jussie Smollett gonna keep lying until you say we don't believe you. Like, it's important in the checks and balances of the universe that liars not get to make complete narratives themselves.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
What do you mean again? These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is? What? Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. Why do you think Gary Owen can't cross over and he already white and been in comedy for 25 years? If what I say ain't the case. It's a cabal. It's a consortium. They rock with who they rock with and they don't with who they don't. But I'm not scared of being the competition any more than you were when you lined up across from a superior team. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team.
Right.
They have all the assets and resources that we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't.
Wow.
Because Shannon Sharp got to be a different person than that other person.
Absolutely.
And he always was. That doesn't change when I change teams. That remains the same. That's how a legacy is built. So all of these shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my penis in front of all my people at my agency. What am I supposed to do? He did all of that. I'm thinking I'm the only black person on the script. I get there, it's 3 other black guys on there. Woo. Huh.
So you wonder what they did to you?
I told him no. What y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian that's bitter and jealous. But in my face, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I've not taken the shortcuts. I've not been funded. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about. They tell you that themselves. But I can't do that because Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he has 7 TV shows. The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows. He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called the Championship of stand-up comedy with one Katt Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Katt Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig. And I went in, and that's why he couldn't do stand-up anymore. Imagine him coming to tell you another story where he got so big and it was Bernie and them's fault because they wanted to be movie stars. What? You called Ocean 11 to get that nigga's part. What do you mean you didn't want to be a movie star? So on the behalf of Bernie, I would have to say what I have to say.
Have you ever been on tour with any of these guys?
Every guy I mentioned to you is not funny out there in real life.
Yeah, bro, this man's spitting. I fucking can, bro. This man is spitting, y'all. It's actually scary.
Son's never done his own tour in 30 years. Steve
It's
Harvey
actually
don't do
scary, bro.
stand-up no more. Cedric doesn't write. I'm sorry.
Actually
he doesn't
scary, bro.
write. Ricky Smiley has been playing the same old black woman forever. Like, you can't get a young fan base with that. Like, you got to be doing karaoke around the country to make that work.
Right.
And he is. But I'm a stand-up comedian. This is my 19th 100-city tour. I'm not going to have a conversation with these lazy bums that'll take shortcut at any point. Yes, it's easier for you to juice than to get in the gym. But you don't get to bring that body in here talking crazy.
Talk about how good you look.
What? No, there's too many comics out there that are putting their life on the line to tell these jokes, man.
Okay. Let's get to your upbringing. We're going to circle back and we'll get some...
I want to protect him real quick, because you had said for the Kings of Comedy, it was in 2018, 2019, but did you mean 1999? Because it came out in 2000, so I just want to make
sure. No, I didn't. No. So what I meant to say was, remember, he said I couldn't do stand-up anymore. I had 7 TV shows. I said he didn't have any of those TV shows at the time.
I know, you're talking about Cedric.
Joke stealing from Cedric.
Yeah, Cedric.
Okay,
you had said in 2018, 2019, but it came out in 2000, so I just want to make sure.
Okay, no. What comes out in 2000?
The original Kings of Comedy.
Right. I'm on BET's Comic View, and they're using this as the commercial in 1998. Okay. That's why I'm saying, yeah. So if I said the dates wrong, So
let's go ahead and clear that up.
Okay.
You said, I had Cedric on here, and I asked him about the joke stealing, and he said the timeline doesn't add up.
Correct.
To that point, you say.
Right. So he thought that I was just a no-name comedian and that he could take this joke and nobody would know.
Right.
The issue was that I had already done this particular joke on BET's Comic View twice.
Right.
It had done so well on BET's Comic View that they had made it part of the commercial. So part of the commercial of make sure you tune in to BET was you seeing me doing this joke.
Right.
And this joke is one of those jokes in comedy where you set it up and it takes a little longer to set it up, takes about 3 minutes. But then you're just hitting them with jokes after that because you don't have to set it up.
Right.
Mark Curry had already helped me work on this joke because I thought it was good because I was getting a standing ovation on it. He had me go back in the lab to help me craft it to be an even more powerful joke. So this is not just a random joke. This is my very best joke, and it's my last joke, and it's my closing joke.
Okay.
1998, I'm doing this joke. It's on Comic View. Cedric comes to the Comedy Store. He watches me in the audience. He comes backstage. He tells me what a great job I did and how much he loves the joke. 2 years later, he's doing that as his last joke on the Kings of Comedy. And he's doing it verbatim. He's just changed my car into a spaceship. Him and Steve had already apologized for me, so I gave him a pass for a decade. Why would you sit here and be like, I saw Katt 30 times, and Katt didn't do as I stand before you, Shannon. I would have bust Cedric's stomach. There was nothing that would have kept me from one of these in that patch right there. Like, are you kidding me? Why would you downplay me like that? Why did I give you a pass if you were just gonna lie? And so that's what I'm saying. Like, they're all a group. Cedric, Steve, Ricky, they've been a group. Everybody knows that. They've been aligned. And there are these alliances in comedy, and if you stand against them, then they sometimes have a problem. But we don't let that change the content, because that's all you know me for, is that I'm quite likely to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God.
Can you believe we're this deep? You talked to me that you got accepted to college at 7 years of age. You could read fluently at 3 years of age. So having that kind of knowledge, having that kind of prodigy, or so what was? So I mean, with it. What was your upbringing? How was it? How was life as Katt Williams Crook coming up?
I was often confused because I knew things and I wasn't sure how I knew them. I knew things that I felt like I don't have a reason that I know this, but I love to read. I was voracious because they told me when I was young that knowledge was powerful. That knowledge was power, and I had studied powerful people, and I really believe that. I immediately, my next project was to read the whole encyclopedia set. So when you're like 6, 7 years old, you read the whole encyclopedia set. You think you're one of the smartest people in the world, right, only to get out in the world and find out you don't know anything. You know, so it was a confusing time. But yeah, I had a childhood. I was grown, but I at 5 years old, I was in front of 5,000-10,000 people giving a performance with a full suit and tie on. You know what I mean? So it came full circle for my life. I knew that the applause and the giving of information and laughs and truth to people somehow benefited them and also benefited you. And yeah, so when they would ask me what I wanted to be, everything that I would say that I wanted to be was something that didn't exist. And they would never give me credit for it because I needed to say a doctor or a lawyer, but that's not what I wanted to be.
So your parents weren't as supportive as you would have hoped because you were wanting to be things when you got older that they had no knowledge of, or it didn't exist at the time.
If we go outside right now, I can run a 4.340 or sub. I can do a 4.16 if I'm.
Oh, there's Jimmy John's across the street. We can order a sub.
But
oh, you been on the submarine? That what you saw?
So back then it was even greater. So you got this guy that all the coaches want to play.
Man, Katt, don't do that.
Hold on, because I'm 5'5" in the 5th grade. I've been this high my whole life. Like, there was a portion of school where I was one of the big dudes. Like, it just, as soon as everybody caught their growth spurt, I was out of there. But I'm saying I was a competitive individual. My father was an athlete. Like, no, I've been 145 pounds my whole career. That's why I never bothered when they said, "Your Katt's on drugs." I knew, how you gonna prove that? My body is a temple.
I've been the same size since I was 10.
Like, what do you? Yeah, like I haven't changed off this pivot foot. This has always been who I was before stand up or anything. But it was an interesting childhood. I appreciate my parents, even though I couldn't live within the religious frameworks of what they had set up. But that was more not wanting to live a double life and not want to embarrass my family. You know what I mean?
Because I read where a form of punishment for you is that they would take books because you mentioned you were such a voracious reader. And a form of punishment was when they would take the books for them because you could read fluently. You told me how at like 3 or 4 years old, you could read, not just a little child's book, but you could read.
Well, I'm saying when we go to Haiti to do missionary work, understand that my mother and my father, nobody that's there with us speaks French. And I mean, it speaks Creole and reads French. So I'm in charge of everything, from the housing to the cars to the gardener. Like I'm saying, so I'm not just reading; I'm reading in multiple languages. Like
How old are you?
I'm probably reading 3,000 books a year from the time that I'm 8 years old to the time that I'm 12. No fiction books at all. I'm only reading nonfiction.
You could drive at 12. You received a full scholarship to the National Science Academy in Dayton, Ohio, but you failed, so you couldn't become. So you would become ineligible. Why did you want to take that opportunity,
bruh?
I didn't see it as an opportunity. When I got in there, all the students were wearing lab coats, and it seemed very confined and restricted, and nobody seemed like they were having fun. It just seemed like everybody was smart. I didn't want that. That wasn't what I was signing up for at all. And plus, I thought that Jesus was my big homie. So you know how you get a story about a dude joined the gang and you get a big homie, right? Like at this particular point in my life, my thought is that the Bible is the greatest book that's ever been written.
Okay.
That it houses the truth, and that it gives you this story of Jesus, and that I'm supposed to be like him.
Okay.
So it's already in my head that as soon as I get 13, I'm leaving.
You at 13, you not only like, okay, Mom, I'm moving out. You moved from Ohio to Florida on your own. You weren't afraid. I mean, you like, did you?
Hold on.
So what were you going to do when you got to Florida?
Don't say I wasn't afraid. There's no such thing as a human being of not being afraid.
Okay.
There are certain human beings that understand that being afraid in no way stops you from doing what you got to do.
Okay.
So I was afraid, but I couldn't be that afraid because I knew what had happened with Jesus. I knew how it worked out.
Yep.
I knew that I wasn't in the wrong with how I was feeling, and I knew that I didn't have any bad intentions in it.
Right.
So I trusted God that it would work out.
Why Florida?
Because if you're raised in Ohio, the one thing on your list is, I'm going to get away from snow, and I'm going to get as far. I want to go. Tell me the place. I literally went to a truck stop, and I asked all the truck drivers where they was going. And there was one guy going to California, and there was one guy going to Florida. And they told me how long it was going to take. And so that's why I ended up in Miami. Because...
How'd you get there? You caught a bus?
No, I just told you. I was at the truck stop.
So you hitchhiked?
I didn't hitchhike. I got in the back of the dude's 18-wheeler. Me and my Rottweiler puppy and my suitcase. Yeah, because I probably had $2,500 on me. Like I was shoveling snow and cutting grass. Like I always had pockets full of money.
When did you make the decision that you were going to leave Ohio and go somewhere? And it ended up being Florida. So, but when did you know that you were leaving Dayton, Ohio, going to Florida?
And my father and I's last interaction, somebody could have not made it. And we both understood that was all bad.
What was the disagreement about?
If you say that my family is very religious, just say I'm not. So anything that I'm going to do is going to fall out of the guidelines.
Right.
But I'm not going to let you tell me what I'm going to be, even especially if what you're saying is wrong. I can't condone wrong. And if I find out that something is wrong and I tell you it's wrong and you don't back me, that's what it is.
Even as a young child, you were willing to tell your parents that some of the things that you're saying doesn't coincide with what I've been reading in the Bible.
No, very simply. Don't try to disfellowship me for sexual acts and I'm a virgin. Sorry, God don't make mistakes. You don't get 2 times to fuck me over. What do you mean you went to God and he told you I was guilty? You just lied on God. So long. That's it. There's no conversation. Deuces. That's what it was.
That's when you made the decision. After that conversation right there, you say, "No, I can't live under this roof."
It wasn't a conversation. It was an altercation. In the altercation, I love my father. My father loved me. But we are two men at it. That it'll never be the same again. You can't sleep comfortably around me. And I can't sleep comfortably around you.
How similar are you to your father?
I don't know. He's a great man. I'm saying
because like y'all butted heads.
Right, but I'm saying that generally happens with a father-son dynamic. It was just that religious relationships are always difficult in families. And they always are.
Before it got to the point, because the dynamic, he's father, you're son. Before that dynamic and you step up on his level and you challenge him, you felt it was best for you to leave.
No. I'm not being challenged. I'm being beat to death.
Oh, he was abusive.
I didn't say that. I said we were in an altercation. Yeah.
Bro. Chat, Katt Williams is just going off, bro. This is insane, bro. Like, I can't believe I didn't watch this interview sooner, bro. 4 days ago, 31 million views, bro. 31 million views, chat. 31 million views, bro.
I see what you did there. I saw what you did there, Katt. Yeah. I saw what you did. You was in an altercation. You didn't say you lost. You said you was in an altercation.
I in no way gave you the impression that I won anything. I'm the one leaving. I'm out of bounds. This is his house.
Right.
Yeah. So as long as I'm going to be under his roof, there are certain things that I'm going to have to do.
Right.
And the only way that's going to change is either this or that.
Yep.
And I'm saying I had two younger brothers. Like, I'm not an unreasonable person. Like, I don't have any mental issues whatsoever, despite what they lead people to believe. You know, I make pretty good decisions.
Were you not... So how was their relationship with your father? Were you not afraid to leave them?
Well, I asked because it went all the way to the actual department. So it was actually going to be something. And when I asked them if they could just make sure that my brothers didn't get separated and what have you, they said they couldn't make those type of guarantees, that they weren't really sure what would happen if this went down. And so part of leaving was the hope that it would be okay for them, because none of them experienced what I experienced. I'm saying I'm the oldest. It's a lot riding on me. I'm supposed to at least religiously hold down the family's name at this household. Right. You know what I mean?
How much older are you than the baby and the knee baby?
Like a lot older. Like I think
13.
Yeah, they're 5. And
chat, are you religious? Yes or no, bro?
In Pampers.
Wow. Correct. You go to Florida. You tell the story. I've heard you were homeless. And somebody else told the story, said they were homeless, and you said they hijacked your story. Now I don't.
At 13, I shouldn't have to tell you I'm homeless. I'm in Miami, Florida. I have no family members in Florida. I couldn't buy.
Yep. What religion are you, bro?
A house if I wanted to. I couldn't get an apartment if I wanted to. I don't have a credit history. Like, this is not a stretch for me to say that I'm homeless. I'm living in a park in Coconut Grove. The park still exists to this day.
See, I'm like dumb as fuck. Christian. That's crazy, bro. I have no idea what that is, bro. Chat, I'm not religious at all, bro. I never was grown up religious. I've never read the Bible. I don't not believe in that stuff either. Like, I think it's very real. I think it's very powerful. I just never was brought up learning it. So I think it's really interesting when people bring it up. I love to learn about it, bro, because it's just cool, bro. It's just literally cool.
For 8 hours a day, I would get up and go to the library and study for 8 hours a day to increase my education. And then I would leave out of there and go to the marina and steal car radios and make $2,000 almost daily. Like I had a routine.
So you really could have played out Santa Old Thief and Santa Claus. You could have played it.
No, the Santa Claus wasn't a thief. The Santa Claus, you can't tell me. I read the script. Ricky Smiley told you he didn't read the script.
Bruh, only the Bible and no established church organizations, mostly house services. Oh, okay. Wait, damn, how? Motherfucker. Damn, bro, there's so many religions in the world, bro. It's crazy. It's actually insane, bro. Do you enjoy it? Do you like it or not? Were you born into it, raised into it, or not?
The Santa Claus was a crackhead. He just had that outfit on. That's what I couldn't have played.
Okay.
Like I couldn't have played the black guy that got raped in the bathroom.
Right. So at any point in time, did you like, man, I made a mistake, man. I should have stayed my butt in Ohio, man, because this ain't what I signed up for.
I didn't experience anything once.
Enjoy it. I was raised Catholic and couldn't do it. Yo, my mom was raised Catholic, bro. Like, full-on Catholic school, the outfits, the nuns, slapping them with the rulers and shit, bro. Like, my mom went through all that.
I left home that I hadn't signed up for. If anything, it saved my life. Me being homeless for that small period of time allowed me to see all of the people that were in that situation and to see that these were lawyers and doctors and teachers and that these people were white and black.
We don't appreciate my business to almost our own business. See, I need to look into this non-denominational Christian, bro. My brain can't read that word. I swear to God, I'm dyslexic, bro. My brain cannot like read that word. But now I hate motherfuckers that deadass shove religion in your face, bro. I don't like that shit. I don't fuck with that.
And Asian and Indian, and the only thing that all of these homeless people had in common was they made a bad decision and aligned themselves with drugs. And I interviewed them all. What drug? And guess what, Shannon? Nobody had a great story. Nobody had a great story of what meth had done for them, what crack had done for them, what cocaine had done for them, what heroin had done for them, what speed had done for them. No.
I've known people for decades and they have no idea that I'm even religious. That's crazy, bro. Wait, so how many times you read the Bible before? Or like, do y'all read the Bible?
Nobody had them stories. Everybody's story was, I had my life together. And then I decided to do this dumb thing. And I lost my wife. I lost my house. I lost my cars. I lost my reputation. And now I'm out here sucking penis in the woods.
Damn, that's sucking penis in the woods, bro. That's crazy. Constantly reading the Bible. I read every night before I go to bed. Okay, so like, let me ask you this, bro. Let me ask you this. Coming from a non-religious person, bro. Why do you read the Bible, right? If like you've read it over and over and over and over again, does it not get boring? Like if you keep reading the same shit over and over again? Or is it like reminders that keep you in line, that keep you in check, that keep you faithful? Is it like that? Let me know.
What? Talk about scared straight. You ain't got to worry about me. If it ain't weed or nicotine, you won't see me touching it. I don't want no parts. I done seen what these things can do to people. Anything that take over your free will is the devil itself.
Have you ever thought about what your life would have been had you stayed in Dayton, Ohio?
Anything that take away your free will is the devil itself. That's so facts. The stories are very empowering and uplifting. Also, I got no ideas with whatever you can read. It keeps me from sucking dick in the woods. Hey, man. If that's what it do, man, keep on reading. Keep on reading.
No, that's like asking somebody that's in the NBA for 14 years, like, What would have happened if you didn't come to the NBA? Oh, I shudder to think. I thought it was what I was made for. I thought it was what I was built for. Anybody that knows me will tell you that when they first met Katt Williams, when I was Cat in the Hat, and they tell these stories about how he changed his name. Look, the truth of the matter is Disney sued me. Yeah, I was Cat in the Hat. They sent me a cease and desist letter, and I'm not even making $25,000 a year. And the mega company Disney has sent me a cease and desist telling me I can't use any variations of that name. Fine, I'm Katt Williams. That's all that happened. I have been this same product the entire time. They will tell you when they first saw me doing stand-up, I was just like this. This is what I bring. This is my style.
When did you know you wanted? Were you always funny? Did you always want to be a comedian? Did you stumble on a comedianship?
No, I loved what they did, and so I studied them, all of them. I studied all of the white comedians because I wanted to know, why is Monty Python funny? Why is Don not so talented? I wanted to know, what is George Carlin's thing? So I studied all of the comedy masters, regardless of the field, because I loved to laugh. I didn't know that these people were making a great living at doing this. I thought this is just what they did. They tell jokes. They're funny people, but I love the craft. And that's why when I got into...
Guys, who's your favorite comedian? Mine's gotta be, bro. Top 3 comedians, bro. Top 3 comedians, bro. Wow, top 3 comedians, bro. Damn, bro. Eddie Murphy, in no particular order. Eddie Murphy. Bro, I want to say Richard Pryor. I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm not going to lie. I want to say Richard Pryor. Damn, chat, there's so many, bro. There's so many, bro. Bro, don't sleep on Jim Carrey either, bro. Jim Carrey back in the 90s, bro, when he was doing stand-up. Like that, boy. Red Fox. Wait. Red Fox. Hold on. Jamie Foxx, too. He was hilarious, bro. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, I remember seeing him. He did comedy albums back in the 60s. That's hilarious. Bro, Dane Cook. Dane Cook's like one of my favorite. Yeah, no facts. Red Fox is a goat, bro. Let me look up this other one. Madeline. Kind of bad with names. Aziz Ansari's fire too. All right, let me look at this one. Bro, this is some like 70s, 60s shit, man. Yo, Young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles, bro, with Gene Wilder. Yo, that's why she looks so familiar. Dead, bro. Young Frankenstein and Blazing Saddles is like, bro. R.I.P. Gene Wilder, like for real, bro. Mans was in Willy Wonka, like the OG Willy Wonka, bro.
To the craft, I thought it was my obligation to make sure that I kept writing new material so much that it forced these comedians to stop doing the set they've been doing for 10 years and keep writing some new stuff. And I knew that if I could get that to take on, that most of these bums would have to just quit comedy because they can't keep up. They're not going to keep writing an hour worth of material.
Bro, Monty Python, bro, like that is some OG, bro. That is some OG, bro. That is some OG comedy, bro. Nothing but a flesh wound. Dude, I remember watching that shit as a kid, bro.
I've written an hour worth of material 19 times. They're not going to do it. Why? Because they're not creative writers. They want to get somebody else and have them write it and put it together.
So if I'm listening to you correct me if I'm wrong. I think the best thing that ever happened was the internet. Because now they have to. Because normally, like you said,
bro,
you
the
could
meaning
do a
of
set
life,
and
yo,
you do
literally, bro.
that set in Kansas City.
Bro, I want to actually watch that. Okay, I don't say anything, but you grab my hand, puck up the lips. Holy Grail, bro. Monty Python, Holy Grail was Stephen fucking. That was a classic too, bro. You have to get the downloads of these, so many of these because they are getting banned for being offensive, bro. That shit is so annoying, bro. I hate that. I'm not even gonna get into a rant of it, bro. But bro, I just hate that everything is too offensive and everyone's got fucking assholes hurting and shit, bro. It's like shut the fuck up and just laugh, bro. It's like literally a joke. Like it's literally a fucking joke, dog.
City, people ain't heard it in San Francisco. People ain't heard it in Miami. They ain't heard it in Detroit, Chicago, Atlanta, so forth and so on. Now you do a set, it's on the internet. Somebody heard it. So you can't do a set and make it last 3 months, 4 months.
Well, it doesn't allow the regular comic the ability to grow is the real problem. Like the part of comedy is me taking these jokes in January, and by March, I've begun to craft this joke. Okay. It's not as simple as it was. When I wrote it, it was just da-da-da-da-da. But now it has the complexities of the fact that I'm having to deliver this to an East Coast audience, a down South audience, a Midwest audience, a Utah audience, a Colorado audience. And so it begins to take on a different complexion because you're having to deliver it to different people. Okay. And so this is what sharpens your joke. You then take those sharpened jokes and make a special. Not you just randomly take some. So it's a process. You don't allow them to process if the first time the guy did the joke, now that's his joke and the joke is everywhere. That just sets it up for people to steal.
So how many times must you tell a joke before you master it?
That's a good
How
question.
many times have you had to sleep with a woman before you're done with her? That's not fair. If it's great, never. If it ceases to have usefulness, so it has been spoken. Right.
I read that you was raised in Florida, you had some help, some ladies of the night.
No.
That's not true.
No, that whole story doesn't take place in Florida. That story takes place in Oklahoma City.
Okay.
So after I'm in Florida, I then join, I try to join the Marine Corps and it won't accept me because I'm too young and I've lied and told them I'm 16 and my family's moving down and I don't have my ID, but it's coming. And so they let me go to the boot camp. That's not going to work now. Okay. So I've learned that lesson. So then I get this job selling stuff door to door. Across the country. And so I've been to all 50 states. Again, I'm 14 years old. So I did that. While I'm doing that, one of the places I'm at, I'm in Oklahoma. And I've decided I'm going to stay here because of meeting these ladies that you're talking about and that situation. I don't know at the time why that's important in my life or why it's something I should be doing or any of that. But now later on, it certainly helps me in formulating Money Mike for Friday After Next.
Right.
And a pimp named Slickback for the Boondocks.
Oklahoma, so San Francisco, Oklahoma, Sacramento. From Florida, you moved to the West Coast. So you traveling. When did you set up shop on the West Coast? How old were you there?
So I guess I'm 18 or younger, and I once I have a child, I realized that I can't. It's a lot of things that I could use to make money that now is a no-go. So anything with street aspirations that I might have thought about pursuing or being good at, I now am a single parent and I gotta redo these things. So I need comedy to really work out for me.
Right.
And me and God go into extreme conversation where I'm explaining to him that I'm a crash out dummy if he don't send me a lifeline. Like I need something I can hold on to. Before I had left Florida,
All right, chat. I'm gonna go preheat the oven, bro. Because I'm so hungry, bro. I need to eat, bro. That protein shake was not enough, chat. We're gonna get back to this in like 5 minutes. Hold up, chat. We're gonna take a little break. We're gonna take a little mental break from that. Okay, don't say anything, but you grab my hand. Puck up, those. Chat, I don't think we have a pizza pan, bro. Chat, I've not had pizza in fucking... Wait. This is like a new fucking... Did I do it? Damn, it's like a new oven, so I don't know. I don't know how it works to BH, bro. Okay, I think I did it. Yeah, I think I did that shit. All right. That boy is
doing the launch.
Yeah, bro.
Finally.
No, like literally finally. The fucking the washer or the dryer, like when we moved it, there's like the things that hold it together that stop shaking it. They came out. So like it's gonna shake, and the only reason why it doesn't shake that bad is because I put a fucking Expo like dry erase marker under the fucking washer. So it like shakes a little bit. So just like just watch out for that type shit. You feel me?
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's one of them's downstairs.
What's downstairs? One of
the things that hold it in. So if you wanna,
you're saying they're like it's not broken. You just have to screw it back in or something.
Yeah, but we're missing 2 of them, and Pops only found 1. So I'm like, oh, all right. So we might just have to put that fucking. Also, doesn't it smell like dogs in here?
Yeah. What is that,
bro? I think they had like they probably kept like dogs in this bitch.
Oh.
Yeah, it smells like straight up like wet dog hair.
Bro, I came in here and said,
yeah.
Why does it smell like that?
Nah, it makes me want to like just clean the fuck out of it because I'm like, bro, I don't like the wet dog smell.
Neither do I.
Nah, bro, it ruins the fucking vibes.
Yeah.
I don't want my clothes smelling like wet dog either.
Does it? Did
I
you
don't
wash
know.
your shit already?
Oh yeah.
Did you wash what you're wearing?
Yeah.
Does it smell like wet dog?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Okay,
I have really bad smell.
Oh.
COVID and shit.
Oh. I don't think you smell like wet dog. I didn't smell you though.
Cool.
Beans.
Collard.
Greens.
Smoking.
Wings.
Smoked wings.
Charred wings.
Charred wings.
Charlie horse.
Chat 1W and I'll smack his ass. Please chat 1W and I'll smack his ass. I just need 1W. just 1W. Fucking gay! I'm just kidding.
Literally.
Bro, do you see that Katt Williams interview with Shannon Sharp?
Yeah, well, I only saw bits and clips of it.
Yeah, I'm watching the whole thing right now, bro. It's fucking insane.
Hilarious.
It's not hilarious, bro. He's just speaking the truth.
Yeah, he said some shit in there. I was like, that's like conspiracy shit that we heard.
But like, bro, bro, he's saying it with like nah, like
it's nonchalant.
Bro, he's saying it like not like it's nonchalant. He's literally like
he's like telling it.
He's like just telling it like this is normal. Like he's been known this. And I just go, damn. And then he goes, bro, they tried to do this. They tried to do this. They say I took drugs. And he says, I've never taken a drug in my life. I've never taken. And bro, I get really scared because I'm just like, bro, the media and just everything nowadays, bro.
Katt Williams never did drugs?
Like, no, bro.
Like he has?
No, bro.
Wow.
He literally said, if it's not weed or nicotine, get that motherfucker away from me.
Okay. Yeah,
because he saw people do meth, do crack cocaine, do speed, do heroin, and saw it like ruin their lives. And he said, I'm cooling off that. And I said, you know what? You actually have a point, bro. And you would be able to tell. And he's like, bro, he said, I have weighed 145 pounds my whole life. He goes, and when he said, when they said the drug thing about me, he said, I love to see this motherfucker. How they gonna prove this? Bro, I hate that like they just like say stories. People go, oh my God, that's true. And then people forget about it 3 days later. But people just think everything they read is true. And they don't even care about whether or not it's, they don't care about the facts. They just literally just go, yeah, I read this. That's crazy. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. And they just keep going. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, that shit's scary to me, bro.
Yeah.
Like Illuminati, all that shit. Bro, I'm not even an hour into it. I'm already like my jaw dropped like 4 times. Like my fucking 4 times, bro. It's actually crazy.
Yeah. I saw he attacked Ludacris. Well, he didn't attack Ludacris. He just mentioned Ludacris.
Yeah, I haven't got to that part. I haven't got to the Kevin Hart part yet. I haven't got to the Luda part. Bro, he was just, you know, like Bernie Mac, Cedric the Entertainer, all that motherfucker. Bro, he's ripping their ass open, bro. He's just like, bro, Cedric the Entertainer is supposed to sing, dance, and be funny. He can't sing. He can't dance. And people write his jokes for him. And I literally said, damn. And I was like, damn, when was the last time you heard anything about Cedric the Entertainer?
Shit,
bro, 19 fucking whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro. And it's funny because I used to watch, bro. You know me. I used to be huge into comedy, like Kings of Comedy, black, white, Asian comedians, bro. I don't care what the fuck they are. I'm like, bro, I just like to laugh. And I'm just like, it's just crazy when I was watching it as a kid and then now seeing like 15 years later, 90% of it was a fucking lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, oh, damn, he didn't write that joke. Or, oh, damn, he actually can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit's wild, bro. Yeah, it smells like wet dog in there, though. Do we have Febreze?
No, we don't.
We need toilet paper.
Yeah, we do.
And we need tissues.
Wait. Oh, okay. So they're different. I literally was like, what you talking about, bro?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. You're broke. I'm just kidding.
You need the Kleenexes.
Yeah.
You need Kleenexes and then
tissue.
Toilet paper.
Tissue, toilet paper, Tupperware.
Tissue. Triple T. Yeah. Damn. All right, bet. Swaggerade. I thought you were shutting the door.
No, I wasn't.
Oh. So you're waiting for me to start the washing machine. It smells like wet dog in here, bro.
Yep. Okay. All right, back at the chat. I give you all. Give me all of you. Cards on the table, we both showing fire.
I did stand up one time because we was trying to get in the club. I didn't have ID. So I said I was a comedian. They ended up having me do 5 minutes. But I kept that in my head that I had done that. When we get to Oklahoma, they're having a competition for stand-up. And if you win, you get to go out on the road with Jeff Foxworthy and Dan Whitney, who is Larry the Cable Guy, and Richard Jenny, and these great comics. You get to open for them. And once I did that, I realized, okay, as a comedian, I'm like way behind schedule. I done started this too late. All the funny guys are already funny, and I'm going to progress. So I realized that I do better with a white audience than I do with a black audience. And I'm not sure why that's occurring, but the white audience likes me more. That's interesting. So when I moved to Sacramento, it's because Sacramento has a white and a black audience almost 50-50. That's almost the makeup of Sacramento. So I lived in Sacramento for 2 years until I get to the point where I am equally as funny if the room is black as I am if the room is white. That's not enough. Now I need to be one of the good ones when it comes to black comics. So now I have to move to Oakland, and that's what lands me in Oakland.
Chad, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm probably gonna end the stream at 1 hour and 30 minutes. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
For 3 years, once I have dominated male black comedy in Oakland to my liking, now I'm prepared to go to Los Angeles now. Now I know you can't throw me any curveballs. If it's a white audience, if it's a black audience, no matter what they are, I'm prepared to deal with all of the audiences.
Do you write jokes according to the audience that you're going to be in front of, or is your joke universal?
Well, in the beginning, part of my framework is that I'm tailoring every show to this audience.
Okay.
And that's how I was able to show my range and show that I was better than my competitors, is that I'm Katt Williams, but I was still doing clean comedy. So I was still going to churches and doing 45 minutes of stand-up at the church with no curse words, no sex, drug material, no none of that, just straight stand-up. And then I was doing everything else. And at
the regular club.
Yeah, that was the range, is that where... When in Rome, do as the Romans do. So that's how I started. But as you begin to get better, you begin to be able to speak to your entire fan base. And that's really what's been helpful, is that I've been having the same conversation with my fan base for 12 comedy specials.
Is that what set Katt Williams apart? Is your range? Is that you can do a comedy, do 45 minutes in the church. I can go to a comedy club in front of 250, or I can go into an arena with 15,000. That's range, because everybody can't do that, Katt.
Well, if that's what range is called, then yeah, it's range. But I like the people I'm talking to. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So it's not like it can't be condescending Because I'm talking to my white male friend when I'm telling that white joke.
Right.
When I'm talking about this joke about this black lady, I know that black lady. That's who I'm talking to. I'm speaking to this fan base that I've been speaking to from the beginning. I already told them what I was on when I first came in. I told them they was gonna come after me. They was gonna cancel me. They was gonna say terrible things about me and try to mess my life up. I said that coming in to stand up.
Why do you have LED lights?
I think so. I don't know what I grabbed. It says they are, but I'll show you. But they don't look like color. They look like one color. So I'll show you real quick.
Saying it in my
So
face.
you knew it was gonna be.
It has to be. I know I'm going into the belly of the beast. How could I be naive? I know that I'm.
But it's, yeah, I don't even know how that's gonna actually come right.
So this is not for
walls.
Yeah.
What's it for? TVs?
It literally says the perfect backlight for TVs, computer monitors, and audio. This is 10 inches long.
Oh, so it only go around the TV?
Like literally this wall, maybe.
Okay, bet. I thought you would need multiple anyways, but
no, you can get like really long strips.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. So then I guess I can just put this around the TV then. Like you put it on the TV or behind?
No, bro. Look it up on YouTube. Type it in.
Luma strips. All right.
They'll literally tell you.
I'm going into Satan's playground, but I'm trying to be so good that you got to bring me in so close that I can see who's doing what and what's going on in there.
In San Francisco, you joined the nation.
I was never in San Francisco. I was in Oakland.
You was in Oakland. Did you join the nation? Is that?
Yeah, Honorable Minister Farrakhan and I have an extremely close relationship. He refers to me as one of his sons. So, yeah, I spent a particular period of time. Let me explain.
Yes.
Because my particular background was already religious and super strict, right? I didn't find out about other religions by reading about them. I went to their religion. I don't want to learn from Jewish people from outside. I want to be in a synagogue. I don't want to learn about Muslim people I want to be in a mosque. I don't want to hear about the Baptist or the Pentecostal. I want to go to their church and see. And so that was the religious discovery that I was on through that period in my life.
When did you know you were funny?
Probably about 10 years ago.
10 years ago?
Yeah, about 10 years.
So you didn't think as a child, because obviously you said the very structured background, your family was very religious. So obviously you didn't get an opportunity.
I never did a talent show. I was never in any extracurricular activities. I was never in drama. I was never in band camp. I was never a Boy Scout.
You didn't stay in school long enough to get funny because you dropped.
You understand. So there was no, I don't.
Safely removes pore gunk. Just like that. The #1 trusted blackhead remover. BRA.
I don't tolerate high school games. I didn't go to high school. I don't know how most of the games they think I play, I'm not even aware of them.
But Katt, for you to get on stage, and like I said, a lot of people, like a lot of comedians, I had a few here, they're like, okay, I told jokes to get girls, I told jokes to, get people. Laugh at someone else.
Yeah.
But you, it's like, you say you did comedy one time in Florida.
Yeah.
And you had this other opportunity, like in Oklahoma, that they were going to take you out if you won the talent show. You was going to go on the road with these well-known comedians.
And I did.
Crazy, bro. All right, chat. I may just wrap it up here, bro. I think I got to put my pizza in. I think I'm going to eat real quick. I think I'm going to get my life back on it together. Yeah, man, good solid stream today, bro. We got a little people new in the chat. I'm literally excited. I'm blessed. I'm thankful. And yeah, man, with that being said, man, I love you. Oh, wait, before I go, bro. The 11th, my PC comes in. Yes, sir, ski. Yeah. Before I go, man, love you. Love y'all. Make sure you do something special for yourself today, okay? And with that being said, man, nobody's is out of here. Later.